What's up, everybody? It's Kupo. I'm back for episode number 3. So we're here in the Bandits camp. We're going to try to get as many quests as I can get done. I'll probably try to keep these episodes up to 20 to 30 minutes, so let's see how far we can get. So, a ton of quests to do, so let's get up on started. We'll just see where it takes us.
Hey.
Hey.
Any trouble today?
No.
Expecting any?
No.
Must be fun being a guard.
Not really.
The Dawn.
Back there in that temple. But my post is here. In the swamp.
Sounds like an important job. What exactly do you guard in a swamp?
Flies. The smell. The dawn.
What is there round here that people need guarding from?
You must have seen them.
Seen what?
Those things.
Things?
The things from the ruins.
There are ruins everywhere.
The ones that came up from the ground. The ground is warped or something.
That's where these things are.
Yeah. They're all over that excavation site in the middle of the swamp.
And?
They make me nervous.
Why?
They're disgusting.
Uh-huh. You ever have any problems with the locals?
Locals. They give you any trouble, you just smack them around.
Or you could try talking to them. Who's in charge here?
The Don.
Who?
The Don.
Right. You don't talk much.
What do I want to talk for? I don't know you.
Where is the Don?
In the temple.
Is he religious?
Ha!
So what does he do in there?
Avoids being out here.
Getting anything out of you is like pulling teeth.
That's why I make such a good guard.
All right, let's try this question. Tell me more about these things. The ones in the excavation site.
They're disgusting. Big insect things. I wish someone would get rid of them.
I can. You must have picked up some skills to be a guard.
I know how to fight, and I can handle a crossbow.
Can you train me?
To fire a crossbow? All right. But it will cost you.
I'd need paying. Say 30 gold coins.
30? Yeah. It's worth that to get rid of those things. They're disgusting.
Keep my gold warm. I'll be back for it.
Okay, so disgusting insects. It's the first quest they're gonna give us. This quest is a little awkward because the combat's a little rough on multiple targets, but let's see what we can do. So they're just right here. Well, let's give it a try.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to reload. I think standing in the water, my guy wasn't moving forward on those attacks, so let's look at this guy way on the edge here. Maybe I can pick this guy off. Hopefully he'll just come for me. Well, what is that? Now there's a quill guy on me. Somehow this is working out. There's just one left. So I'll do a quick save here. See if I can't even see the mobs to loot them. Where are these? Get as much loot as I can. There we go, get the loot. That's funny. Somehow that worked out. So let's get the last one here. Got him, okay. So now there's a bit of loot here we can pick up. I think there's 2 chests. Fragment of Sword. This is pretty important right here. I believe the main purpose in the Bandits area is to get these Fragments of Swords, and then I think you craft them into like a golden sword or something, and that's how you get access to talk to the Dawn guy. Let's see. And, hey, these Nautiluses give 10 XP, so why not? Pickaxe and a shovel, okay. Oh, there's the other chest. I knew there was 2. So, useless amulet. We're actually going to use this for a quest coming up real soon here. Okay, so can I dig the ground? So I got a shovel. You can actually dig the ground here, I believe. So I'm just going to click.
A little more for me.
Yeah. So you can see how the dirt's kind of different here, and I have a shovel, so you can actually scavenge the ground. I kind of found this out just kind of testing and playing around earlier, so there's actually a treasure box that's going to come up here. Look at that big old treasure box. So let's see what we got. So you pull another, just a necklace. It says it's worth 200. That's a good find. Axe fighting +1 ring and some lockpicks. Pretty solid. Just, might as well equip that ring. Yeah. I don't have an axe, but maybe someday. All right, so we finished the quest. Let's go ahead and go back and talk to the guard again and tell him we finished it.
Job done. You needn't worry about those things in the excavation site anymore.
You killed them? Right. 30 gold coins, wasn't it? Worth every one.
Thanks.
Woohoo.
Pleasure talking to you.
Right.
I'll look forward to our next conversation.
I gained a level. Awesome. Alright, and that guy apparently can teach you about crossbows. Okay, so quick save. Let's see, who should I talk to next? Does this guy talk?
What do you want?
Man like you has clearly seen some action.
Well, you know, I don't like to boast, but I've crushed a few heads. If you want to eat here, you have to work. You want a free ride? Try those white robes at the monastery. They'll give you a free ride all the way to their excavation camps. And keep your paws off other people's stuff while you're here, or you'll lose your paws.
Wow, these guys seem kind of salty towards the white robe people. Okay, so Sam's a pretty important quest guy. So let's see what he has to say.
Hey,
I've not seen you before. Who are you? A fresh-faced young man eager to experience the thrill of an outlaw's life?
maybe.
I can't think why else you'd be here. There are warm alehouses and welcoming brothels in the town. Food and indoctrination at the monastery.
Are you a woodcutter for the camp?
Just because I'm cutting wood doesn't mean I'm a woodcutter. Actually, I'm a hunter. My lads and I provide meat for the camp.
So you lead the hunters?
Normally, yeah, but as you can see, I've got vital woodcutting work to do. So right now, my hunters are running wild like free spirits. Or they think they are.
Shouldn't you get someone else to cut the wood?
I'd love to, believe me. But Brogar would nail me to a tree if I left this wood unsawn.
Brogar.
One of the Don's lieutenants, the leader of the fighters, a, shall we say, powerful, single-minded man.
And you're his personal woodcutter.
For my sins,
Why does he want you to do it?
I tangled with him, and now I have to pay. We live by Brogar's laws out here.
Brogar's laws, not the Don's.
The Don wants me to hunt, Brogar wants his fire stoked. You judge who's really in charge.
Why don't you stand up to Brogar?
Him and all his fighters, you mean?
So everyone's afraid of him.
You clearly haven't met him yet. Then you'd understand. He's over there. Go and introduce yourself. Then decide whether you'd stand up to him.
So this guy, I think, can teach me.
Can you teach me to hunt?
Sure you wouldn't rather chop wood?
I was thinking more of hunting.
Then you're talking to the right man.
Can you teach me about hunting?
Okay, so we can learn dexterity and archery.
How can I become one of the Don's men?
Firstly, I'll need to tell you a couple of things. The Don's a powerful man. Well, he was. Since we've been in this swamp, he's hidden in that temple. Hasn't been out for weeks. His wife Rachel's been trying to run the camp. She's the one you need to impress if you want to meet the Don.
Rachel. Right.
Before you charge up to her, you need to be aware of...
Brogar.
You're learning.
Can you teach me?
Oops, wrong button.
Why can't I get to talk to the Don himself?
If you can't get Rachel on your side, maybe you could get past the guard at the temple. Maybe.
Sounds like it could be worth a try.
True, but it's a long shot. Rachel might be your best way in.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start Brogar here.
Hey.
Did I look like I wanted to talk to you?
Whoa there. Someone shoot your dog?
Stupid and mouthy don't wash well round here, especially not from workers.
So you're in charge here?
Nah, they just like me to stand around looking pretty. I'm in charge of the fighters. They're the ones that beat the shit out of lazy workers. Now enough questions. I'm hungry. Bring me a haunch of fried meat from Rachel, the cook up by the smithy. Bit snooty, but a looker. The Don's a lucky man. Of course, with him in that temple all the time, she might need a bit of company.
Okay, so let's go talk to Rachel. Get some meat for him. Guess it's nighttime. Is there an open bed? Nope, there's people in those beds. Oh well, we'll just have to go in and wake her up.
Hello? Waif and stray looking for pity? Or fortune hunter looking for gold? Looks like I've got another mouth to feed.
Are you the cook?
Amongst other things, you have to be adaptable in these times. One day you've a sword in your hand, the next, a ladle. And the cooking relaxes me, if you call stirring wild boar and brugelweed cooking. Sorry, forgotten my manners. I'm Rachel. Here, new mouth, take this meat. Freshly cooked.
Brogar wants a haunch of fried meat.
And he sent you to get it for him? Lazy devil. Well, I've already given you some meat, so you can sort Brogar out yourself.
Okay, so we'll be doing quests for her pretty soon here. But for now, let's give that meat that she gave me to Brogar. Oh, did he go to bed?
What was that?
Here, a haunch of fried meat.
Good. You wouldn't want to see me when I ain't been fed.
Got any proper work for me?
Are you actually good for something, little fish?
Easy to be cocky with that weapon and fancy armor of yours.
No, it's all the bodies I buried that make me cocky. 2 of my boys are supposed to be guarding the eastern swamp farm, but Clay's been lazing around the campfire. Go and see him. Make sure he takes over from Phil before Phil rots up there. Simple. I'm not losing another man to this fucking swamp.
Get Clay to take over from Phil. Sounds simple enough.
The farm's over to the east. As it's a simple job, I'll assume you'll get it done.
Do you boys do anything other than stand about all day?
They're guarding. What do you expect? When it comes to standing around all day, these guys are the best. Trained killers, though, the lot of them. And if those creatures from the temples march in here, you'll be damn glad of them. So, show a little respect.
The fighters answer to you, right?
Yeah, most of them owe their lives to me. One way or another, they know not to mess with a big fish.
So you know where they are at all times?
Course. Well, usually. One of them has gone missing. Dorgan was on an errand for me. down in the swamps. The pillock's probably got himself lost, or eaten, or he's chasing wenches again. Never could keep his mind on the task in hand.
I'll look for him.
When I get my hands on him, he's gonna be emptying piss pots for the next month.
Okay. He wants us to go find Clay. And I believe he's over here. Is he one of these guys? There he is. He's laying down here. Let's see. I probably need some health because he's going to want to fight me. Alright, I'm going to do a little quick save here. So I think you can pay this guy off or you can fight him, and I'm going to fight him. And I think he actually has a bow that you can pick up.
You look tired.
And you look ugly. Piss off.
Call me ugly.
Shouldn't you be standing guard by the swamp farm?
Piss off.
I don't care what you think of Brogar, but you see, now I am telling you to get out on guard duty.
You are.
That's right.
There's a reason Brogar didn't come himself. Now I'll show you.
All right then, you bastard.
Yeah!
So I think you just parry and then counter when you fight human type people. Looks like I'm mistiming my attacks a bit here. Oops. It actually looks like when I mistime it, it hits slower, it's hitting him more. But sometimes he hits me too. Oh, there we go.
To get you in trouble. That showed a degree of talent.
So I can take his sword and you see he's got a bow. It's got quite a bit of good stuff. So I'm gonna do a save. I'm gonna see if I can grab this beer too. Nice, I got that beer. We need that for a quest.
Town will be safe for a while.
Oh, he's going back to bed.
Are you gonna stand guard now? Or are we gonna fall out?
I'm going.
Alright, so we got him to say he's gonna stand guard. Let's do a quick save. I think I can just pop this chest here. I don't think anybody will care. Some arrows, some reefer, and a stinger.
Dead now. The rest of them.
Yeah, nobody cared. Cool. There's a shovel here. Pickaxe. And another shovel. This looks like some of that dirt, doesn't it? Let's see if there's anything here.
A little more for me.
I haven't checked this before. Is he gonna find anything? I just noticed the dirt was a little different here, so maybe I'll find another treasure box or something. Oh, come on, treasure box. Sweet. Look at that. Some gold and light spell. It's kind of a cool little thing that they added to this game. I like that a lot. Alright, so let's go back and talk to, I already forgot his name. Brogar, I think. And I think I can sleep in this bed here. It's a little dark, huh? Let's make it morning so we can see a little better. Alright, where's Brogar? He's not out. He's still sleeping. He's a little lazy guy.
What's your problem?
Clay's taken over from Phil on guard duty.
Good. Pair of useless assholes.
Okay.
I've got nothing to say to you. Not now.
Oh, he's done talking to me, huh? Let's go back and talk to Sam now that we've talked to Brogar. I think Sam might have some more
See
for
why
us.
people don't stand up to Brogar?
A few bruises won't stop me.
You're lucky it wasn't stab wounds.
His armor and those fighters make him feel tougher than he is.
For you, maybe. For me, that's why I don't tangle with him.
Brogar is a big fish in a small pond.
And those are giant words. So big, I don't think you know what you're saying.
I know some people wouldn't have a problem if he disappeared.
I won't be responsible for what Brogar would do to you.
Let me worry about that.
You should worry. But you're serious, aren't you?
What would I have to do to deal with him?
If you work for him, do what he tells you, and listen to everything he says. He'll let things slip. But you do know what you're proposing is dangerous.
I could help you.
Helpful sort, aren't you? You better not have landed me in it with Brogar. But then one's trouble is another's ease. Rachel needs this meat, so she'll be happy. Take note, sometimes it's better to take sides than end up in the middle.
About Brogar. How does Rachel feel about him?
She's soft. Brogar bullies her, and she's like that even though the Don's behind her.
Who knows about Brogar and wouldn't mind talking to me?
Talk to Lewis, one of my hunters. He knows a few things, more than you'd think. Start with him, see what he says.
I need some better armor.
You won't find it out here. There's only workers' clothes here.
Well, what about your armor? Where did that come from?
Armor for the hunters and fighters comes from the Don. But you won't get close to that if you're not accepted as one of us.
Right, so I've got to join the Don's gang first. All right. Where can I get workers' clothing?
Hawkins is your man. He's one of the Don's lieutenants. He's in charge of the workers.
About your hunting. I met a hunter called Yan. You haven't mentioned him.
He got himself posted as a guard on the road to Harbour Town. We never see him back here these days. That's another hunter less feeding the camp.
What can you tell me about your hunters?
Well, there's Lewis. Haven't seen him for days. I expect he's under a rock in the swamp. Not even the swamp flies bother him when he's had a skinful. Doug should also be in the swamp. He should be hunting. I haven't seen him for days either. And of course you know what delightful tasks I have to do.
Okay, we already did Doug's quest earlier, so we can turn it in now.
Doug has been successful. He's given me some meat for the camp.
We needed that. You better take it to Rachel if you haven't given it to her already.
Okay. Alright, so we have quests for Sam and Brogar. The hunters are the hunt again, so we gotta go check on that other hunter, give him the beer. Find Dorgan. Okay. So for Brogan, we have to do that, and then... yeah. And then we're gonna try to figure out what's going on with Brogar, because he's trying to take over the camp. Cool. So this is a good time, I think, to stop this episode. So we'll finish Sam's quests and Brogar's quests in the next episode and see what else we can find to do around here. So as always, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode.